So as I was saying that this wonderful uh, evening that you have spared time today, and though there was a delay, okay, in starting this particular session, I would like to ask everyone, like, what were our thoughts? What were we thinking? This was just a simple example that we usually come across, especially in meetings or at home or in some events or social meeting settings, especially where we have to meet a lot of people. So just an example. Now, I would like to ask one question to everyone. Is there anyone in this room, okay, who has never come across or is never gone through any situation or circumstance in his life? Is there anyone in this room? You might like to use the chat box. You might like to just speak up. That's absolutely fine. Is it okay if I ask questions and if we engage in this interaction or this conversation? Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, great. Yes. So majority of us have actually gone through a lot of situations. Maybe you are going through some situation which might be easy, or you might be finding it really difficult, complicated, and very, very difficult at times to deal with people, to deal with situation, or it could be anything. So as we are beginning this session, usually we start with a few moments of silence. So let us now take this opportunity, okay, and sit back in silence. So I'll help you with a guided commentary so that it will help us all come back to this room in this present moment here. Okay, so I invite you for this quick meditation exercise. Let us all sit back, relaxed and comfortable. And take a deep breath. As you're sitting back, relaxed and comfortable, in your own space, notice all the noises around, maybe at far distance. Slowly bringing your attention to the noises around you. If you're sitting on a chair, feel your feet on the floor, gradually bringing your attention upwards towards your breath. Feel the air going in and out. Enjoy the natural rhythm of your breath. And with each breath, allow yourself to relax. Let every breath make you very comfortable and at ease. Tuning your attention inwards. Look at your mind. As if you're sitting in a theater and watching all your thoughts on the screen. Look at all the apps, files, and folders that are open. And see what are you thinking about right now. About your job, your project, your work, your spouse, your children, maybe some illness. Slowly, close each and every file and folder that is open. And as you see these files and folders being closed, you see the screen behind, which is open, clean. And you're feeling very comfortable and light. Now open yourself for all the opportunities that this universe has to offer you. Open yourself to learn, to explore, to experiment. Invite yourself here in this room, completely, mentally, physically, emotionally. I'm here in this present moment. Few moments of silence. And ask yourself, what is my objective? Or why I have joined this session? What am I looking forward to? Thank you. So, welcome for this wonderful session again. Now, as I asked you one question towards the end of this commentary, what is your objective? Why have you taken out this time today? So would you like to post your responses in the chat box? What brings you here today? Or why have you taken out this time today? Because our time is very precious and I would like to understand your thoughts. Okay, topic was interesting. Okay, great, thank you. How to deal with circumstances gracefully. Okay. How to handle problems. Okay. So, of course, I'm sure everyone must be having similar thoughts to not have even a second of dullness in work. Okay, to take control of the situations and deal with them effectively. Some more tips to handle the situation. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Wanted to learn strategies to overcome obstacles, how to handle circumstances peacefully. Beautiful. Okay, great, great, great. Thank you, thank you. You might like to add on and maybe uh, how to control ourselves, calm and peace. Okay, you might like to just add on and as we continue. So if you look at all these answers, okay, uh, that you have mentioned, okay, is actually, in a form of complete package, or we know what we really want. So now our job is more easy. Okay, we have to just move in that direction. Okay, today's session, I would like to keep it very, very simple. Okay, I'm not just going to talk about what are the situations, because we all know and we all understand what are different types of situation each person is going through. Okay, so we are not talking about the circumstances here. We are not talking about the challenges, obstacles, problems. We are not talking about that. Let us focus more on what can we do to solve these challenges or these obstacles, or how can we overcome it. Okay, so right, like Prashantji said, like situations and circumstances are definitely not in our control. But what is in our control, I can just take charge of myself. And that is very, very easy and very much possible for me. So we'll definitely talk about it. Okay. Now, as we are talking about this particular topic right now, I would like to take you through one more exercise. Okay. Now, this is going to be a visualization exercise. Okay. That I want you to do it yourself. Okay, I'll help you with, as I said, like these guided thoughts and the commentary that I'll help you with. Okay, now I want you to paint a picture of a beautiful room. Okay, now this room, you have to visualize it. Okay, I'll help you with these thoughts. Okay, I'll set that whole the track for you. Okay, or I mean, along with this whole visualization exercise, I'll start. Okay, and I'll help you, take you at a particular point, and where you can prepare your favorite room, I would say. Okay, now this room is your favorite room. So there's absolutely no limitation to what you can have in this room and what you cannot have in this room. So if you say that I want my room to be like, mountains on one side, maybe a beautiful valley on the other side, sea on the other side. I mean, it could be anything. I mean, there's absolutely no limitation to how that room can be. Or if you say just maybe that, room should be maybe on the cliff of the mountain, or, in the, in between the sea or river or anything. Okay. So it can be absolutely anything. So it is your creativity and you have to play with your own creativity. Okay. So I just want you to design your favorite room. I'll just take you through this guided commentary. I'll start. And again, after this beautiful exercise, we'll come back together and then continue. Okay. So are you all ready? And are you all with me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. So let us sit back again. And close your eyes, ready for the beautiful journey, ready to take you to a beautiful place that you have never been. Now, as you close your eyes and as you're breathing in and out, very comfortable in your own space, in your own room, take your attention behind your eyeballs and look at yourself walking through a cave which is completely dark. And you keep walking and you see a point of light. You start walking towards that light. And as you're walking through this passage of darkness, you look at this point of light becoming brighter and brighter. And slowly, slowly, you realize that you are in the space which is full of light, white, bright light. And you keep walking in this passage of light. And you reach a beautiful door. You see your name written on this door with a beautiful aroma that you love the most is welcoming you. And slowly you open the door and you enter your favorite room. You see beautiful flowers around, walking on the red carpet, walking through the space. Now look around at each and everything in this room. Look at yourself, looking at each and everything in this room. See if you can describe this room to yourself, how it looks. Look at the ceiling. Is it open sky or something else? Or full of beautiful lights and chandeliers? Look at the beautiful walls. Is it natural or is it something creative? Are there some murals or paintings there? Look at this room around. Look at the floor. You're enjoying each and every corner of this room. It is so beautiful. This is my favorite space. Now find one place which is very comfortable for you and sit down. Relaxed and comfortable in your own space. And you see where you're sitting. Besides you, there is a beautiful album. And on top of that, you read My Life. You simply pick that album and open it and you see your first favorite picture of yours. This is your life. And you slowly, slowly go through each and every picture of your life, right from your birth, looking at yourself very carefully. And slowly, slowly, you go through each and every picture as you turn the pages, looking at each and every family member, and the series of events begin. Each and every scene reminds you of your life, of every situation, every person. See yourself growing, keep turning the pages. Every person you have met, your first day at school, look at your school uniform, your school teacher, your friends, the games you played. Everything is so clear, full of colors, full of beautiful memories. Slowly, slowly, you keep turning this pages, looking at each and every picture, which is speaking a lot about you, your life. You see yourself growing, going to school, all good, bad memories. Look at the transition from school to college. You're looking at each and every picture in this album. Look at yourself passing out from college, all the memories there. Maybe your first job, looking at each and every picture. You're going through your life. And as you're looking at each and every picture, see yourself there. All good, bad memories together. A lot of emotions, mixed emotions. And you see few years from now, the people you have met, the situations that you have been through are so clear, so fresh, so different. And slowly, slowly coming back to last few days, look at your life, how it is. Until this present moment, where you have entered this room and going through this album. After looking at this album, you simply close it and keep it aside. Looking at your life as a series of events, a beautiful journey where you see yourself the best actor so far. Now slowly you get up from this place, again having a look at this beautiful room, looking at each and everything. Slowly, slowly making your way out towards the door, promising yourself to come back whenever you feel low. You open the door, and again back in this passage of light, walking through that dark cave now, bringing your attention back here in this room. Take a deep breath. Thank you, and welcome back. Everyone with me? Yes, okay, great. So how was your experience? Were you able to connect throughout this whole journey? Were you able to visualize it? How was your room? And were you able to visualize the series of events in your life? Yes, 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 yes. Wonderful. So as you received a message, a confirmation message in the email, okay, it was told to you that you can grab a pen and paper and sit with you, sit for the session. So if you have a pen and paper handy, okay, I would like to continue this with a small exercise. So are you okay with that? If you can just grab a pen and paper and do this exercise real quick as a continuation of this whole uh, journey that you have just visualized. Yes. Okay. So I'll just share a screen with you. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to draw your lifeline. Okay. And your lifeline could be like this. I want you to draw a graph of your whole life until now, like what we have visualized just now. Okay. So if you see, look at the screen. Okay. On the y-axis, you see high, medium, and low. Okay. And there is this intersection point, which is your birth year. And from here, where you see this x-axis, here, I want you to draw, mark the number of years, like let's say what is your birth year, okay? Leave like 10, 15 years from there, okay? And then maybe you can start, let's say it is 2022 now. So 2021, 2020, and that's how you can maybe last few years that you remember the most, or uh, the last 10 years or 15 years, maybe you could consider that. And I want you to uh, point, make the list of events, okay, which are low, wherein maybe it was a failure, maybe it was uh, something unfortunate or a mishap or a death in the family. So maybe the low events of your life, I want you to mention it there, okay? Maybe you can just put it in a keyword like which year and what was the event like. Medium moments are those where it was not good, it was not bad, maybe it was just okay. Maybe you're looking for a change and you did not get the job that you were expecting, but at least you have a job in hand. So maybe some events like that. Okay. High moments are always maybe of course your achievements where you have seen that progress, that shift. Okay. Maybe it was your first job, your first car, or maybe your first baby. It could be anything, maybe where you felt that happiness or sense of progress or achievement, something like that. Okay. So I want you to make the list of these events real quick. Okay. So maybe I'll give you say 5 to 7 minutes for this. And after completion of this whole lifeline, okay, then I want you to connect the dots and then see how your life is right now. Okay. Because if you are traveling, okay, let's say you're going from Pune to Delhi, of course, if you wait and you stop and you check like how far you have traveled and how much is the distance which is left so far. Okay. So in our life also, it is very important for us to take a break, pause, okay, and look at like how far we have traveled, what have we gained in our life's journey. So let us take this moment, okay, a pause quickly and check how my life has been so far. So 5 to 7 minutes for this, and then we come back and then talk about it. Okay, don't worry, I'm not asking you to share your lifeline, but I really want you to do this exercise. So we'll just continue till you take a quick pause. right, great. So I hope you have done this quick exercise. I know it's like very short time to do this exercise, but how many of you have done this? A quick exercise of drawing your lifeline. Yes, done. Okay, very good. Completed. Wonderful. So others, what about others? Okay, PB Patil he's raising his hand. Okay. So done. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Nishaji. Okay. So how was your experience visualizing it and drawing your own lifeline? How was your experience? Done. Okay, great. OOD. Okay, good. Okay, good. It was a good exercise to recap. Yeah. So after doing this whole exercise, okay, and looking at the series of events, okay, mixed feelings of joy and sorrow, right? Like where we have like all the great high moments or achievements. Again, we also look at the low moments, okay, traveled by for so many years. Yes. So all the series of events right there in front of you, okay, and it is a quick flashback. Now I just want you to relook at your life, okay, and if I have to ask you to coin it in one word, what will you say? Looking at this whole series of events or the exercise that we did right now in the form of visualization and the lifeline, what is that one word? If I have to ask you to coin it in one word, what will it be? This whole exercise or this whole experiment that you say or that you've done right now, or what does it remind you of? What is it? Flashback. Okay, thank you God for my life. Success story. Okay, okay, what else? One word, if you have to coin it in one word, which is so relatable, and we have read it a couple of times maybe, or heard it a lot of times, right from our school days till as we grow up. And that word is quite interesting. Maybe you might like it, or you might have heard it, or I just would like to remind you about that whole word, okay, which is so interesting. Have you heard this quote by Shakespeare? Life is, our life is drama, world is stage, we all are actors. Yes. So if I have to say that, if you look at this whole life, okay, it is like a drama, okay, or it is like a movie where you see that yourself as a hero, okay, and you're playing this role as a kid, as an as a student, as a college student maybe, and then that's how your life progresses, and this is where we are today, right? Now if we look at our life, okay, of course there are like ups and downs. We all have agreed to this, that okay, it is all good or bad, or happiness and sorrow, all ups and downs, it is all part of our life. Then if I say that if my life is a drama, okay, let us assume that we are thinking or assuming that our life is a drama, okay. Now, if I say, let us relate our life to drama. Now, if you look at drama, okay, what do you learn from drama or a movie, if I have to say? If I have to ask you about your observations about life, sorry, about drama or a movie, okay, what are your observations in that? What will you say? What it is, or how it is, or how do you see it as? You are observer. Okay, very good. So observer is one word. Okay, wonderful. Please go ahead. Beautiful. Something comes and passes. Okay. Okay, very good. Emotions. Okay. What else? What else? If you look at the drama or if you look at the movie, what are few things that comes to your mind? Lived in the role thoroughly. Beautiful. Okay. Life is a beautiful journey. Beautiful. Mixture of everything. Okay. What else? I would also like other people to respond because I have good amount of responses and I really appreciate your uh, responses. Thank you. So if you look at the first response, okay, it is, of course, as an observer, something comes and goes or something comes and passes by. Emotions. You lived in thoroughly in that particular role. Life is a beautiful journey. There are ups and downs in life. Okay. Mixture of everything. Okay. Change is what change? Change. So it keeps on changing, you mean to say? Yeah. So if I have to say that if these are all the responses that we have, okay, learning and acceptance. Thank you, Nilesh. So learning and acceptance. So a lot of things we learn and a lot of things to accept as well. Good. So if you look at the drama, okay, or a movie, okay, I all these were like few things that we have observed in drama or in movie. Okay. Now let us relate the same thing to our lives. Okay. If I say that my life is a drama, okay, then if my life is a drama and I'm an actor, okay, now, usually when we look at the situations, when we look at people or any circumstances or any obstacles that we're going through or any problem that you're going through, okay, if I have this knowledge, okay, or if I remind myself few of these things, it is very easy for me to overcome any situation and circumstances. Okay, for example, let's say if I say that life is a drama, okay, and I'm an actor. So in that drama, each and every actor has got a fixed role and we cannot interchange their roles or interchange their dialogues, right? Because everyone is playing their role and they're playing the perfect role. So I don't have to complain about he's doing that, she's doing that, or he's like this, he's like that. I don't have to complain. I am no one to complain because that person is playing his or her role beautifully. If she is shouting at me or yelling at me, or he's yelling at me or shouting at me, I have nothing to do with it. I have to just take care of myself. If I say that this is drama, then I just have to take care of myself and I have to make sure that what are my dialogues now? What is the best role that I can play? So that is number one learning. Everyone's role is fixed and it is my job to accept them as they are. And very important, I have to play my role the best way possible. Are you all with me? Yes, no, yes. Okay. Now looking at another thing, another aspect of this drama. Okay. Now this drama, okay, our life is quite unique. Okay. The drama is wonderful. Life is beautiful, as you said, mentioned somewhere. Life is a beautiful journey. So this whole drama of my life is also very beautiful, and it is fixed. Okay, it cannot change. Like if I say that I'm Datta and maybe I want to be someone else, maybe I cannot do that, right? So I have my own unique role, and I have to make sure that I play it the best way, right? Now, every person we meet, okay, is also playing their roles, okay. So my job is to very important is to accept that person with the flaws, okay, or all the beautiful virtues and qualities that person is having, okay. I don't have to complain about anything. If I go on complaining, it will actually disappoint me. It will lead to depression. It will lead to a lot of negativity. So let me stop doing that. let me just be an observer, like someone mentioned there. I just have to observe the drama. I don't have to complain. So can I practice this as being just an observer? For example, if you're looking at a scene which is not so favorable, maybe, you know, it is not a good scene. I don't want to give that example, but maybe your boss is shouting you in the meeting or complaining you or talking, about all the flaws in your maybe project presentation or anything. And maybe there's nothing that you can do at that point of time, right? So what can you do? So can I just catch myself, or can I just be an observer in that particular scene? Is that possible? Have you ever experimented that? No, without even complaining that, okay, this should have happened or this should not happen, without playing that whole dialogue in your mind. Okay, can I just be an observer? And I mean, this is something which we can practice. And of course, meditation helps a lot when we are saying these things. Okay, are you all with me? I mean, is it some, I mean, are you finding it okay, relatable, or are you finding it something like we can Latin you? What is it? Because I'm talking for a while, and I really need to hear from you as well. Because are you finding it something easy to understand? Are you able to relate it? Yes, after a few such meetings became stable. Okay, okay, yes, relatable, easy to understand. Okay, very good. Now, if I say that you are playing a beautiful role in this particular drama, okay, now let me come to the point where if I have to go through some circumstances, okay, how can I take care of myself? Okay, there are a lot of things, a lot of learnings about, if you just compare it, your life with drama, that is one aspect of it. The second, let me just help you with something that I have practiced myself, or what I have learned from my coaches, okay, or my mentors who have taught me some beautiful things that has actually helped me overcome situations in life. Okay, that have actually helped me improve myself better. Okay, so number one, like, is journaling. Okay, and I learned this technique from my coach. Okay, and he helped me in very easy and three simple questions that I found it very, very easy. And I, almost whenever I find the opportunity, whenever I find that, maybe this can really help, people whom I'm talking to, I encourage them to practice it. Okay. And it is very, very simple, three simple questions, but it actually helps you know yourself better and overcome situations in a very, very powerful way. Third important thing is, you don't have to wait for other people's feedback for you. You, check yourself, and you have that opportunity to change. Okay, so three questions I'll just share with you. Number one is, you know, first is, what did I learn about myself today? First question is, what did I learn about myself today? So throughout your day, like whatever is your journey today, okay, right from the morning till evening, okay, who are the people you have met, what were the meetings you have been through, okay, or what were different situations. So ask yourself this question. As a hero actor, okay, in my drama, okay, what did I learn about myself? This actor, okay, whatever role he has played, okay, what were the learnings? Maybe something new that I have discovered. Maybe, someone kept me waiting and I was really patient. I did not complain. I did not have any ill feelings for that person. I was absolutely stable. So maybe this is something that I've learned from myself, that I can be very peaceful and stable in this situation also. Or maybe someone was yelling at me for no it was not my mistake, and someone was just shouting at me for no reason, but still I kept my cool. So maybe that is something that I've learned, that I can still remain and manage situations in a better way. So something like that. Maybe what did you learn about yourself? Okay. Second important thing is, one was about your learning, and maybe second thing is the area of improvement. Maybe what could I have done better today? What could I have done better today? So this is second important question, where you see your, you observe yourself and you see, this is how my interaction in the whole meeting was at work, let's say. And maybe I shared my views, or maybe I thought of sharing it, but I couldn't express myself and I was just mum in the whole meeting. So maybe what did I learn about myself, or what could I have done better? Maybe I could have expressed it. I could have put across my thoughts in a more constructive manner, or whatever. Maybe this is something, maybe this is my observation, and maybe this is what I did, and I could have done it this way. So you are looking at yourself, observing, and you know now what next. Maybe next meeting, you know what to do. So it will not be the same thing that you're repeating time and again, but you are actually taking that opportunity to check yourself, and you are changing yourself, right? And the third important thing is gratitude. So the more grateful you are, or the more you practice gratitude, or you're grateful for a lot of things, your life is very, very happy, at peace, and you definitely experience, or you are successful in life. So who are two people that you're grateful for? So when you say thank you to someone, of course, there is a lot of gratitude, and the thankfulness actually helps you a lot to be a better person in life, and you tend to be more happy. Okay, because that is your true nature. Okay, and you connect it with your true nature, and you start expressing that. So life becomes very beautiful after that. So knowingly or unknowingly, maybe every day, maybe your spouse is giving you a cup of tea, and you never acknowledge it. You never say thank you. But can I start doing it? Maybe you went to office to work. Maybe the office boy helped you with something, but you never bothered to say thank you. So maybe can I take this opportunity before I sleep, and I say, I'm really grateful for so and so person, that he helped me today, knowingly and unknowingly. So maybe something like that. So express your gratitude. Okay, so this is something which I definitely practice, and it has helped me a lot. And after maybe every meeting or every program, I definitely sit with myself and do this journaling, and it has definitely helped me a lot. This is one thing. Second thing is, I would like to share one short experience with you. Okay, and this was about one doctor, and this lady, she was actually going through a lot of difficulties in her life. Okay, and she said that I would like to talk to you. And I asked her like what it was about, and it was about her family, her difficulties or challenges that she had with her in-laws and husband, and a lot of different aspects that she shared. And I said, like, I actually didn't have time to talk to her that time, and I said, like, okay, let's do. Can I ask you to do something, practice something before we actually get on a call and discuss it at length? And she was like, okay, absolutely, I can do it. What is it? And I said, why don't you do one thing? Why don't you put everything on a piece of paper? Like whatever I have in my mind, maybe there are a lot of things, like a lot of files and folders which are open, and clutter here. So I said, like, maybe what you can do is you can set a timer for 10 minutes. Okay. Grab a pen and paper. Don't worry about your handwriting. Don't worry about your spelling mistakes. Whatever is coming in your mind right now, without any structure, just go on writing. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Go on writing. After 10 minutes, just stop. Look at the paper and see what exactly is there in your mind. What exactly was going on in your mind. Ask yourself, is it really important? It deserves my time and attention. Should I focus on that, or do I have something better to think about? What are my priorities? What is my focus? Because we all know that wherever our attention goes, energy flows. So if my attention is on those things which are irrelevant, something which is unproductive, does that deserve my time and attention? What am I thinking and focusing on? Because whatever you focus on, it grows bigger and bigger. And it actually becomes that extra baggage that we call it. So this is a very quick exercise, and trust me, it has actually helped her. And trust me, after just 2 days, I asked her to practice it for at least 7 days. Okay, and I said, like, maybe after a couple of days, maybe we can connect. And you won't believe, on day 2 she called up and she said that, Datta, I actually think that I have answers to most of my questions now. and I see like my life, I can, it can be shaped well. Maybe I really need to work on a couple of things, and I think life will be better again. So it is a very simple exercise. And our generation, the way we have learned using pen and paper, now we have gadgets, now we have, computers, mobiles, tablets, a lot of devices around us. But trust me, the power of pen and paper that we have, or the way we have learned, or programmed ourselves right from the beginning, this exercise actually helps us a lot, because it comes from your heart. And the moment you start venting it on a piece of paper, don't worry about that paper. You can just shred it away. You can just throw it away. Simply shred it. That's it. You don't have to worry about where I have to keep it or what I have to do with that. Just forget it. Because we have to just remove the clutter here. And that is the biggest challenge that we have today. So overcoming the situation will be much, much easier for us. Are you all with me? Am I talking too much? Yeah. Okay. Great. So, looking at the time, maybe I would like to stop here. And if you have any questions, maybe I would like to give some time for that before we move to the meditation exercise. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. How did you find this whole journey today, though it was very short and delayed, but how did you find this whole episode? Maybe how it was right from the beginning till now. What were a few things that you really liked or that you'd like to practice immediately? Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Short and sweet session. Okay. Yeah. So journaling actually helps. Okay. Yes. Cool. You have any questions, any doubts? And one more thing which I would like to definitely share with you. Okay, we'll try to implement. Okay. Thank you, Sanjay ji. Very good. Thank you, Ajinki ji. How to get motivated? Okay, very interesting question. Okay, how to get motivated? Very useful session. Thank you. So let me share one thing with you. Okay, because looking at the information or the loads of information that we have flooded in information today, and it's easy to get information or access to information that we want. Okay, because I read this somewhere, and I really like this line. Knowing is not important, but doing is important. So I know like 10 or 15 things maybe about overcoming circumstances, or if I just Google it, I'll have the list of things in front of me. But what is more important is what I'm putting in practice. Pick up only one thing, okay, and put it in action, and you see that whole change. Okay, it could be very simple as maybe something which we have been practicing, and we encourage our IT crowd to practice, IT friends to practice, is maybe disconnecting yourself at least 1 hour before you sleep from this beautiful device that we hold so close to our heart today. Every morning, at least 2 hours, give that time for our own personal space, where you can meditate, where you can do the journal, practice meditation, to planning for your day, or exercise or yoga, whatever you like. Give that time for your personal development, your personal growth. Evening, maybe before you sleep, at least 1 hour or half an hour before you sleep, disconnect yourself from this beautiful device and allow the time for your self-reflection, settling your thoughts, journaling, meditating, and then go off to sleep. So you'll have a very good sound sleep. And that will maybe help you stay motivated. Okay, maybe because exercise is also a part of it, meditation is also a part of it, and of course when you start journaling, you'll start reflecting on your whole day. That whole reflection exercise will actually help you and help you become a better person or a better version of yourself. Okay, and then relax. I like this part, and observe. Knowing is only knowing. Okay, so I think that's a lot, I would say, because let us put this one simple thing in practice. Yeah. And of course, like the visualization that we did about us, our favorite room, you might like to just, before you sleep, go into that space again, sit in that room, enjoy your presence in that particular room, because you're isolated, you're just with yourself there, and you're at peace. You might like to just go through that album again, browse through the pictures of your favorite scenes or favorite moments of your life. Cherish those moments. You'll feel good. So you're not dependent on someone else for your own happiness, but it is, I have the treasure of all beautiful moments. I just have to go and choose or select the right file and open it. You have beautiful memories in life. We are independent, and our soul, or we are on a journey where we know this facts, like it is very, in most of the religions we have heard this, akele aaye the, akele jana hai. So let us remind that one thing every day, because it is our own journey and we have to travel it alone. So let me not be dependent on anyone for any reason. How much ever I love someone, I have to leave that person one day, and that person also has to leave me one day. Let us accept this fact. Life is beautiful, as someone has mentioned, and we all know, we all understand. But let us make it beautiful with our own thoughts. Let us harvest those thoughts in a very powerful manner. Let us remind these versions again and again to ourselves, so that we motivate and encourage ourselves. We are not dependent on others. Okay, I believe a recap at the end of the day, and I'm sure it should really help. Though we know things you said. Okay. How would you react if someone said the talk could have been even better? Uh, okay, someone has asked me that interesting question, that maybe this talk could have been better. What do you say? This whole talk could have been a little better from a different perspective, maybe. And it's a very interesting and challenging question. As I said, this word which I explained about a bit, is drama. Maybe in drama, if you see that every role or every person or every scene is fixed, right? We cannot change it. So maybe if you're talking about this talk, I know maybe he's just talking on a little uh, friendly way, maybe. So he said that if this talk, maybe someone said that if it could have been better, I would say definitely it could have been better. But maybe that's how maybe it was planned in the whole drama. And this whole series, this was the only episode that this is how it was supposed to be uh, you know presented or delivered. So yes, I'll again go back to that drama, and I'll remind myself that this is exactly how it would have been, or it could not have been better than this. We need a professional help and a constructive exercise. We learned any Rajan? Yes, of course, Lakshmiji. We in Raj Yoga meditation course also, there is we learn a lot about drama, but this is more about the world cycle or the drama that we talk about. And I would also encourage all my friends who have joined today or who have newly joined today for this wonderful session to visit our nearest Raj Yoga center and start with your Raj Yoga meditation course as a part of knowledge. Maybe you could just experiment with it, and I'm sure you'll love it. Okay. Okay, sure. That's why we are able to connect with you. Yes, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So can we proceed with a quick meditation exercise? Yes. So great. Yes, thank you. So let us sit back, comfortable and relaxed. And looking at ourselves, sitting very peaceful and relaxed, comfortable in our own space. I look at myself as a beautiful sparkling star shining in the center of my forehead. The sparkling star is the energy which is ruling my body, is my consciousness, my awareness. This is who I am. Full of light, full of peace. And slowly, slowly, I see this light spreading all over my forehead. I see this white, bright light. I see this light spreading all over my eyes, slowly, slowly over my face, and my entire body. Each and every organ is full of light, full of peace. And I see a beautiful sphere around me, full of light, full of peace. And slowly I see this light spreading in my room. My room is full of light, full of peace. I feel safe, and protected. And my mind is relaxed and stable. Enjoying this experience of peace and stillness. Take a deep breath and bring your attention back. Thank you. Okay, great. So thank you so much for your participation, and it really made this whole session wonderful. And I really appreciate you joining this whole program today. And once again, so sorry for the delay. And I hope we usually conduct this session by different speakers every month, and we would like to invite you again for the episode that will happen next month, and we'll share the details with you through mail or WhatsApp. Please join and encourage your friends also, who are your colleagues, maybe your friends working in IT industry, to join these sessions. I hope this session will help you, and you might like to share this with others, and hope this helps everyone whom you share. Okay, thank you so much for your time, and thank you. Very grateful to be here today. Thank you.